So what if I tell you that one single campaign in digital marketing can really make you alive? What if I tell you that this single campaign can sell all the flats of a real estate project, can send admissions to a school, can in fact fulfill all the demands of a college, can also send the ladies to a dance classes, and finally can sell all the cars of a showroom. And by now you must be wondering what the hell is going around here if I am making fool of you. But this is a campaign which is called as Facebook lead generation campaign, a campaign with the objective of generating leads in Facebook. And why would you believe me if I'm saying so? There's no point in believing unless I have some proofs to show you to make your life. Proofs that can show you how do you generate leads, how do you generate admissions, how do you generate leads for all the different businesses. So, shall we get into the accounts? Alrighty. So here we have the first account. This is an account for a real estate business, a business which has generated 315 leads for the running campaign at the cost of 20,000 rupees with a cost per lead of 65 rupees. We have next campaign which has generated 356 lead. The first one was having 315, then we have different leads, different campaigns generating different number of leads. And maybe you don't believe this account. Then let's jump into the next one, which is the admission account. You can see the admission campaigns over here, and different campaigns have generated different number of leads. In total, we have generated thousands of leads for this project. 5,000, then again 5,000, then again 1,000, then 6,000, then 5,000. Oh my God. So we have generated lots and lots of admission for the second account. Then we have the third account, which is a real estate account again. And this account has generated thousands of leads from this project. Now, what if I show you the ad copy of this account? This is something which is usually in a secret. It's not something which I shall be sharing, but let me give you a glance of this. So it's an account where we are having this building in the blue color banner, this key in the red color banner. And using these banners, we are selling the flats. Then I have another account for a school, and this time we have generated 375 leads. After spending this amount, and also this is the cost per lead. I have one more account. So every time when we get a client who is looking forward to generate leads for different kind of businesses, especially for the service-based business, we recommend them going with the lead generation campaign. One single campaign can really generate thousands and thousands of leads. All you have to do is to take care of the few things. Let me tell you what exactly you have to take care of. One, you have to find the target customer by the age range. So let's say here we are talking about generating leads for, let's say the first example for real estate, right? Let's say we are talking about Delhi. So what we will do, we have to find the target audience first. We have to create a customer persona. So we can go with the age range of 30 to 50, considering the fact that real estate is something which younger people won't buy. In terms of gender, we can target ads more to males. In terms of target location, if there's a property in Noida, we can target areas like Delhi, Ghaziabad, any nearby areas of that particular project. In terms of customer interest, we can target people who are interested in buying any property. And then we can generate lead within Facebook where they fill up the inquiry form in terms of their name, email ID, and phone number. And this entire lead gets saved within Facebook. Now, let me tell you a story. So I had a client, and this client was looking for a hiring of candidates in masses, and he didn't have an option. LinkedIn does not really provide, hundreds of leads or thousands of leads. And he was in hurry. He was looking for someone who can have experience in tour and travel industry, can speak language as English, Hindi, having a graduation, looking for a full-time job. So we made this banner. Banner is something which you always make in lead generation campaigns of Facebook. Otherwise, you run it using video. And then we simply added this banner to hiring Shimla campaign, a campaign which has generated 200 leads for us. at the cost of 7 rupees for a lead. That's it. So you can see different campaigns are having different cost per lead depending on the demand in the market. So when we ran this campaign, only after spending 1600 rupees, we generated 200 leads. On the other hand, we ran this campaign, which has generated 44 leads at the cost of 7,000 rupees. In fact, if I take you into the real estate campaigns, the cost per lead could be really high. For this school campaign, the cost per lead is 545. For next campaign, which is for real estate project, the cost per lead is somewhere around 200. So this is something which you will get to know only after running the campaigns. Now, how do you run the campaign? How do you earn money by running the campaigns in Meta? So I just want you to give me next 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to teach you how do you become an expert. First of all, let me show you what we did to generate leads. So we ran a campaign by the name of DG lead generation. In this campaign, we added a banner. Here is the banner of the campaign. We have to come into the ad part, and over here, this banner shows budget-friendly SEO plan, SEO services, rank your website on Google, generate leads. Quite simple. So we showed this banner to people in Delhi and the nearby areas. And when people clicks on this get offer button, we show them an inquiry form. We show them this inquiry form. Let me scroll down. Cool. So we were showing them this inquiry form. Let me open up this inquiry form. So in this inquiry form, we were asking them a couple of questions, starting with how much do you want to spend, which means how much is their monthly spend. Then we wanted them to click on this continue button, and we were simply asking the full name, email ID, and phone number. That's it. So we're just asking them 4 questions to fill, and then we would get the leads from all those people. Once we get the leads, our sales team will start calling to all of these people, and we had converted the clients. Quite simple. So just after spending 7,000 rupees, we generated around 40-50 leads, out of which we have converted around 3 to 4 people. Maybe I don't have the exact number right now, but then this campaign has led us converting a lot of business. This is something which I want you to do to generate income for yourself. All you have to do is to run a lead generation campaign. Now let me quickly get you into the project-based Meta Ads training course. Here, I want you to do 3 exercises. Exercise 1, you create a creative using Canva. Then you run a lead generation campaign within Canva only. I'm sorry, like you create the creative and you make a lead generation campaign in Facebook. Then you start talking to the clients, and finally you earn a freelancing project. Okay, now you must be thinking, I'm just telling you so many things. How the hell you create this campaign? So let me tell you, how do you create this campaign? So let's say we have to create a campaign to generate leads for SEO services, maybe for Meta ad services. So the first thing we need is to have a creative. So I can take you into Canva. So Canva shall be available on one of my browsers. Let's say this is the Canva. And in Canva, I can find the different designs which I made in the past. Cool. So let's say I use this banner for Canva, from Canva. Real estate marketing plan, sale 100 flats. Now this banner is saying that we can sell flats in the real estate market. We'll be using this banner to show ads to people or to builders or developers who are looking forward to sell their real estate projects. So I can simply download this banner somewhere by clicking on this download button in the PNG. Ideally, I need this banner to be available in a square size, but then right now I don't have it in the square one, so I'm using the quite a rectangular size. Anyways, now I can simply jump into the ad account, get off from the ads and ad set options, go in the campaign. I can click on this plus create button and get into leads to create a lead generation campaign. I go with the manual settings, click on continue, and then I look for the next further options. Here I name this campaign as real estate leads, real estate leads. Perfect. Then I get into the ad set part where I have to define my further objectives. So in case of lead generation, we have to go with the instant forms. I click on the instant form option, scroll down, use the Facebook page name. So now the property or the brand which I usually use for generating leads is this page, 30 days property. I have already accepted the meta conditions. I can scroll down. I don't need to use catalog. I can define a daily budget of 200 rupees. Can scroll further down to an option where I choose the target audience, the most important option. Now, because I'm based in Delhi, because I want to show the ads to people who are to builders, real estate builders or owners who are in the nearby location. So let's say I set my location as Delhi and Noida. I know we have a lot of builders available in Delhi and Noida. Now, I scroll down. In terms of advanced audience, I go with the age range of somewhere in between 30 till 50, assuming the fact, in fact 60, that most of the developers in Delhi and NCR would be old age people. In genders, we hardly have developers in India who are women, so we target men. In terms of targeting, we are targeting people who are having any interest in real estate. Or maybe we target people who are real estate brokers in the job title. I guess this is the better option. So now we are targeting people who are having real estate brokerage as their job titles in Facebook. In suggestions, we can target people who are real estate associates. We can target ads to people who are real estate consultant. We can target ads to people who are property manager or having real estate advisory title. Cool. So now we have targeted our ads to people who are having any high level profiling in the real estate sector. Then in terms of placement, it's totally fine. We can show the ads to Facebook and Instagram both. So let me go with Facebook and Instagram. Then we can click on next to go into the final section of the campaign. This is the section where we have to upload the ad, which means creative. So you always have to click on this single image button if you are adding a single banner or a video. And then I click on add media, click on add image. Over here, I have to wait for a while to upload the image. So I click on this upload button. I wait for a while again, and then I download this image, real estate marketing plan, sale 100 flats. Now this image is gonna send a message to developers and builders that I can sell their flats in the Delhi region. I click on next. I click on next again. I click on done. Okay. Now the problem is the ad is going to look something like this, real estate marketing plan, because it's going to be a square ad. Now how do I fix that? So I click on edit. I click on edit media and I try to crop this image to something like this. So usually when you think about making any creative in Facebook, you have to add a square image. That's the recommendation. Otherwise, if you are having a rectangular one, then you are needed to crop that image. I click on done again, wait for a while. Now it says real estate marketing plan, sale 100 flats. Perfect. So which means now these builders are going to call me to check how I can help them to sell 100 flats. So let's say in primary text, I write them real estate marketing plan. In headline and description, I can write something else. Let's say I go with the AI generated headlines and descriptions. Cool. Now I can scroll down in call to action button. I can use a call to action button, which looks somewhere below the ad copy that says apply now. Let's say they are applying for this marketing plan, a plan which is going to sell 100 flats for their real estate project. Then I'm going to scroll down, and this time I have to create a form. So if you don't have a form available, let's say you create this form and you name it as real estate leads. You click on next, where you come on introduction. You give any introduction to this form. Let's say it says 30 days property, and you name it sale your project. In paragraph, let's say we write real estate marketing. And then I click on next, and then I want to ask them 3 questions: their email ID, their full name, and then also the phone number. Now, if I use this phone number option, then it's gonna take the number from what they have filled up in the Facebook ad account, which means in the Facebook profile, not the ad account. But I would like to add some more questions. Questions like, are you a developer or broker? And then I want them to answer this question somewhere over here. Then I again ask them another question. What is your phone number? And I again ask them one more question, which is how many flats, how many projects, let me write it as flats, do you have to sell? So I'm asking them 3 questions. And my form is going to look something like this. Okay, none of the questions is optional. These are the mandatory questions. Cool. So when they get this inquiry form in Facebook, after clicking the ad copy, they're going to look into this form. It says sell your project, real estate marketing. Are you a developer or broker? They have to answer this question. What is your phone number? They have to answer this question as well. Then how many flats do you have to sell? They have to mention the flat numbers as well. And then finally they fill up the inquiry form. I click on next. I am just gonna complete this form with any policy. So I'm gonna click on next again. Okay, wait, let me not use the website option. Let me use the option of call me. So after filling up the form, they'll be getting an option to generate a phone call. So let's say I use my phone number here. Oh my God. So I guess this video, I click on create form. In description, I write anything. I click on create form once again. So the form gets created. And here I can launch this real estate lead generation campaign. So that's how you can launch any campaign for yourself. That's how you can generate the freelancing income. If it's not only about lead generation campaign, if you're looking forward to run different campaigns in Meta Ads training course, what I can do is that I can share you the link of this entire training sheet through which you can learn all the campaigns in Facebook. You can learn brand awareness campaign, page like campaign, traffic campaign, post boost campaign, Instagram follower campaign, WhatsApp campaign, message campaign, product catalog campaign. The list keeps on going. And then you will be required to go through all of these exercises. I shall be seeing you in the next video where we see the results of your campaign, and then we can launch more campaigns in the account.